Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for another session of our West Chamber pop-up. And today we have Felicia Madison and Brian Halverson with Reworks SA. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us today. We very much appreciate it. And today we're going to learn more about Reworks SA. The West San Antonio Chamber, along with several of our other members, are part of Reworks SA and their certification program. We didn't realize how easy it was to get involved and be a part of kind of the answer to our recycling needs within our city. So please, Felicia, give us your title and tell us about what you do with Reworks.
Okay, yes, my name is Felicia Madison. I'm the Special Projects Manager at Reworks SA. And what I do is a lot of the communication outreach. We handle the gold certifications. We work with our businesses, and once they get recognized, to move them forward with social media and communication. So.
Thank you. Brian?
So my name is Brian Halverson. I'm an Environmental Services Manager with the department, and I oversee the Reworks SA team and the multifamily team. Look at big picture stuff, budget, that sort of thing, and then I will get together and do day-to-day operations and whatnot too, whatever needs to get done.
That's wonderful. Well, I know you have a great team, and they've been very helpful to us. We've heard some wonderful things throughout our membership about how active your staff is, and obviously both of you. But the fact that, we can call your office if we have questions or if we're a little bit lost, we know we have a resource there in your team members. And so that's a big help. And I know our small business owners will appreciate that too. So tell us, let's get to the nuts and bolts of Reworks. What is this program and why was it developed?
So originally, the City Council adopted the Recycling and Resource Recovery Plan in 2010, and then they updated it in 2013. And one of the primary goals for that is to increase or improve recycling opportunities for businesses. Mm-hmm. And that's the reason Reworks was created. It's a series of programs, including we have a website with a lot of information on it. We also have a certification and recognition program, which you're are members of and are certified. Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
We have free containers for businesses, the desk side and the conference room containers that folks can get. We have free consultations, and if it's a small business, then we can even do a waste audit for you, where we'll take a sample of your waste, we'll sort it and weigh it and provide you with a report at the end of the day that really helps you customize your recycling program.
Okay.
We can provide next steps and things like that.
So that's wonderful. I love that.
And what we found is 50% of the waste that comes out of San Antonio is commercial recycling. Mm-hmm. And so we wanted to fill that gap. We wanted to be able to offer businesses opportunities to recycle and show them how to do it right.
Yes.
And so that's why we also, our mission is connecting businesses to recycling solutions that work. So that is the reason why we're here and how we want to help businesses to recycle.
And that's really interesting, because when you come into the office, and we felt it, we had a conversation in our office. You come in, you talk to us, you go over the different things, and it's just so simple. Just the paper waste that we produce, and we're a very small team, but we didn't realize we were producing so much and that there were alternatives. But saving money, now all this, whether you're a large business or a small business, everyone wants to save money. But how does that saving money come into play with this program?
Well, typically, when you put something in a container that's bound for the landfill, the cost of it is going to be higher because there's no revenue coming back from the sale of the commodities. It just goes into what they say is a highly engineered hole in the ground. With recycling, because they can sort and sell those commodities, it offsets the cost of collection, and so typically recycling collection, if you're comparing apples to apples, will be discounted to some degree. So if you can move recyclable materials from your landfill-bound trash into a recycling container, and then reduce the size or frequency of your landfill collection, you have the opportunity to save money in some cases. It's going to depend on a case-by-case basis, and our landfill rates are pretty low here in Texas, so
Yes.
it can be tough. But it is still possible. A lot of businesses do that.
Well, and I know we've had comments also from our membership. They rely a lot on plastics, whether it's water bottles or other things that they need for their customers or doing. They want to, some of them have asked about converting from plastics to paper products and which is better. So I know that your office is able to answer those questions and analyze it on a higher level. The other thing that we learned from your office is restaurants. Now we have several members that are restaurant owners, but we didn't realize that analyzing that waste would be helpful so the restaurant owners understand how they can cut costs and how they can educate their staff. Can you tell us about that?
Well, one of the things on our website too is that we have industry-specific areas where a business can go and look at our resources and find their industry, and then it talks about some of the waste and what they can do with that waste. We do have a lot of restaurants, and one of the things that our goal is to try to close that circular economy. So we're working on some things right now. Composting is a big thing. We have a certified business, Compost Queens, it's gold. But there's other businesses that we're looking for and we're seeking to try to close that circular economy. So, not only are we helping you with what we have right now, but we're constantly researching and trying to find new ways to connect other businesses together so that we can start that circular economy.
That's wonderful.
And if you don't find what you're looking for on our website, always, as you mentioned, please feel free to give us a call, and we are happy to walk you through it or find, look for different solutions, things like that. We're really there to be sort of the sustainability employee that that many small businesses can't afford to hire. So
Absolutely.
We're happy to try and fill that role.
So when we go to your website, what exactly are we going to find once we enter the page? If I'm that business owner, and maybe I have a small office, maybe I'm in office supplies, or maybe I'm in insurance. What am I looking for once I enter your website?
So when you go on the website, it's going to walk you through it. You have a video that kind of tells you about where to look, it tells you about recycling. It also tells you a little bit about us, why recycling might be beneficial, not only for recycling, but in the workplace. There's 3 elements to design a recycling program. And one of them is that it's management supported, but it's the employees create. It's a way that businesses can help their employees who create the waste design that recycling program. But it also shows leadership skills. It shows people that want to, it helps the boss kind of see what these employees can do and how they can design and develop. So there's an area there. There's some resources, like let's say you have material and you want to figure out how to do a waste assessment, a kind of a soft waste assessment. You're a small business. There's direction there to show you how to do your own waste assessment, or you can call us and we could do it. But there's also an area like, I wonder if I'm recycling, but how can I save? Like, what can I do? How do I know what's recyclable?
Yes.
So there's a right sizing tool. Or let's say you want to start a recycling program, but you need some resources like containers, or you need signage. So we have a signage generator. We give you free containers to San Antonio businesses. So there's a whole lot of information, but we have tabs that tell you where to go. So if you're looking for resources, if you're looking for tools, if you're looking to get certified, all that is on there. And there's a video on there that walks you through it. So
That's a great segue. So tell us about your certification program.
Certification. So those when we in the beginning, when we talk to stakeholders, business stakeholders, we asked, what would be important? How do we develop this program? Because we did meet with San Antonio businesses, and one of the things they did say is recognition. If we're going to do this, we want to get recognized for it. So then we developed this certification program in which there's 3 levels. And you go online, you fill out the application, we'll come out and do a site inspection, and then you get rewarded. And so there's 27 best practices on there. Now, you don't have to answer all the questions on there, because you may not, it's not gonna relate to all the businesses.
Right.
But each question has points. The more points you get, the higher the tier. And then the higher the tier, the better the rewards. So we have bronze, silver, and gold. And those are the 3 certifications. And congratulations to you guys, because you are silver. And right now we have 65 certified businesses. And that's we've been in existence a little bit over a year. So it has been a great experience. Brian, did you want to talk any more about this?
I would just want to add that we set the program up so that it would be accessible, but that it would also mean something, right? So we've heard some businesses say, well, we don't think we're doing enough. We're recycling, but
Right.
probably not to the level where we could get recognized for it. The bronze level really is for folks that are recycling, and it's achievable. It really is. We made silver and gold a little bit more difficult to get, so that if you had it, you had some skin in the game. You were doing your part. So
Yes.
I would just urge everybody to take a look, and if they have any questions, to give us a call. And also, a lot of the resources that we have on the website, as well as our consultations, you can get points for doing those things. So if you're not quite where you want to be, give us a call. We'll walk you through some of those resources that we have available, and we can help get you to the next step.
Well, I can definitely attest, first of all, that we were doing the work already, and then by adjusting our schedule just a little bit and taking turns with the staff, we could really do more. And it was so much easier. And within our membership on the West Side, we have bakeries and tire shops and all these other folks that help to boost our economy. So we're just trying to show them that this is just a great connection and a great way to build responsibility within our community.
Thank you for that.
Absolutely. And then we've also tied this back to within our day-to-day business, we work on the Climate Action Adaptation Plan. So we've actually used REWorks as almost that step program. So if you'd like to get started, if you'd like to participate, this is where you start. Because those are the baby steps that are necessary for the small businesses who may not feel very comfortable at first. So we've come to the end of our 15 minutes. So please, Brian, do you have any parting words for our audience, for our members maybe who want to get started? And
Sure. Thank you. I want to thank you again for having us on and giving us this opportunity. But I also just like to say, again, encourage folks that if they're just starting out, or even if they're way down the road, please feel free to reach out to us. We're happy to work with you wherever you're at. We work with H-E-B and Toyota that have incredible programs, and we work with much smaller businesses that have 2-3 employees and self-haul the material. They take it themselves. They're so dedicated they do it themselves. So
Absolutely.
we've tried to gear everything to be valuable to folks and to get to it fast, because we know that small business owners are busy and they want to get to the punch. So
yes,
that's what I
thank
would
you.
say.
So
Please.
check us out at reworkssa.org. We're here to help you start your recycling program, enhance the one you already have, and we want to recognize you for it. So join the movement to recycle right at work in San Antonio.
Thank you so much, Felicia and Brian. I appreciate you being here and helping to educate our members. It's important to us.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
It's a pleasure being here.
So thank you, everyone. Our 15 minutes are up. Just want to remind you that if you enjoyed this video and a lot of our previous videos, which are on Facebook, please let us know. Make a comment, ask a question, and make sure you're interacting with us. We will be posting information on our next West Chamber pop-up very soon. And I do want to let you know that, so this Friday is our golf tournament. This is our annual golf classic. That'll be at Breckenridge Golf Course. So it's tee time is 1 o'clock, and then we'll have a mixer beginning at 5:30. So we hope that you'll join us. We still have a few slots available, not very many, but we welcome everyone, members and non-members, to join us for the networking mixer especially. And we do know it's Good Friday, so we know you're off, so you got to make sure to join us. The other thing that we have going on is we have several classes coming up. On April 17th, Present to Persuade will be here at Wonderland Mall, nearest the entrance of the parking garage, which is right across from Senator Menendez's office. So be sure to join us for that. And then we also have Doing Business with CPS Energy at the Edwards Aquifer Authority. So doing business with CPS, that's a procurement opportunity for any small businesses to come and join us and learn more. Otherwise, we will see you next time on the West Chamber Pop-Up. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.